YouTube live, so I gotta give y'all the updates. Hold up. Okay, y'all. What's this? The brightness or the light? The light is on. Ouch. Anyways, what a day. I gotta talk to y'all. Come on, waiting for the people to get in here. Get in here. Yeah, yeah. Get in here. I'm finna go to sleep after this. I'm tired. That same floods over. I get up in the morning, do the same thing, just do the process over and over again. Okay, so here's the updates on the kitchen sink. So I called the city people, the people city, whatever we call it, about the sink. They said they couldn't do nothing to help me. All they do is make complaints. So they can't do nothing for me to fix the water coming up through the kitchen sink. So I asked her if I turn off the hot and cold things, whatever, that stop the water from coming up through the sink. She said no. You have to find the main source of the problem where the water's coming from. And I'm like, well, I don't have the keys to the basement. The maintenance office is closed, so there's no way I'll be able to get to the basement for the kitchen sink for the water to stop coming up through the sink. So she said, well, there's nothing I could do. So I said, I'm gonna call 911. She said, call the fire department, see what they could do. Because she told me if I call the fire department, what they're gonna do is shut the water off in the whole building and nobody's gonna have water. So I said, okay. So I called 911. The fire department, the 911 emergency operator told me that they would not have no way to help me. I have to call the landlord or the management to help me with the water problem. And I told them, I said, well, how I'm gonna do that? And the management office is closed. Well, you just gonna have to wait till Monday. Like, baby, make it make sense. It don't make no sense at all. So the water's been coming up fast through the sink. So I've been emptying out buckets and buckets of water. I just got done doing some buckets of water. I went live on my Facebook and all the other stuff, talking to people and stuff. But I want to say thank you to the special lady or whoever, lady or gentleman. I don't know if it was a lady or a man, but thank you for telling me to call the people, the city, or whatever for them to help. But they ain't no help. All they do is make complaints. But thank you for the feedback and information you gave to me on on what you call it, on the feedback on the comments and stuff that I needed answers for. So I'm highly grateful for that. So thank you very much. So I'm basically gonna be doing buckets and buckets of water for, and now midnight is. Hey, stop it! I'm gonna be doing buckets and buckets of water because today is Saturday, so all the way from Saturday to Sunday, I'm gonna be up for 2 days. But I'm finna go to sleep. I just took some sleeping medicine. Forget that darn sink. I get up in the morning and do the whole. Hopefully, feel back up again in the morning, and I gotta do it all over again in the morning. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. Every time when I go to the bathroom to go pee or something, I get up and empty the sink. I'm not finna stay up all night trying to empty out a sink. I'm gonna be whoa out. I'm already tired this whole week of waiting for people to come see the house and all this stuff. They had to come see 30 houses and all this stuff and woo woo woo. So I'm exhausted. I've been up every day, 3:45 in the morning to 5 o'clock in the morning, waiting to 4 something, waiting on packages, waiting outside because we got new security and all this other stuff. It's just been a whole lot. This week has been crazy. And then on the process of that, I'm trying to finish packing. I got to reorganize everything, throw out stuff that I'm not keeping. So now it's just like, if it ain't one thing, first it was the power went out. The whole building, all apartment complexes, power went out. So we had no power for a whole freaking day. The power didn't even come on to the next morning till 5 something in the morning. That happened. Then people broke through rocks through the window, broke into the building because they couldn't get in to sleep. What you call them, squatters? They wanted to squat in the hallways to sleep. Trash is all in the hallways. It's a nice house and all this stuff, but golly. Then we had somebody try to do flood. They flooded the from the third floor all the way down to the first floor. They flooded. Water was coming down. Had to get a new paint job. Had to put in the order for a paint job. So that happened. Then the lights had to be switched. So I just can't lose for win. I can't win for losing. That's what I'm saying. So I don't. It's. I'm trying to move. I'm trying to get myself prepared to get up out of here. I got driving school, driving license and stuff. And now I got another problem on my hand. The sink. Oh, and then the toilet wanted to act stupid, so I had to fix the toilet. Then last year, a couple months ago, I had to fix the sink. But it was no water coming up through the sink. It was water coming down through the sink. So every time you pull the stop out of the sink, the water drain down because these airheaded maintenance, they don't know what the F they doing. Now you know plastic and metal do not go good when it comes to putting a sink together. We all know this. You're supposed to put a plastic range or whatever for that to stay up in the sink. These airheaded ass maintenance put a freaking go fix your teeth. Dude, don't you think I'm finna go get my teeth fixed? Here we go with the airhead and shit. That's what I was saying. So these maintenance people put metal ranges or whatever, little, I forgot what they call, little ring things around the sink. And knowing darn well that's not gonna tighten up the sink. You need a plastic one. If the pipe is plastic, you need a plastic range or whatever underneath the sink. So I went to the warehouse store, cleaned the cabinet, got all the moldy water out of the cabinet. Did what I had to do, air out the darn moldy water, all other stuff. Went to the hardware store, fixed the damn sink myself because I know how to fix that. So if it ain't one thing, it's another. So yeah. So what's your favorite video game? Well, for me, my favorite video game is GTA. I just like driving around and running into stuff. I don't know why. That's a big old thing. Who's telling me to cayete? You cayete. You don't tell me to shut up. You on my stuff. You on my channel. I didn't come on yours telling you to shut up. Be respectful when you come on here. You're gonna be blocked and dismissed. Boy, how are you? I'm doing good. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Buenos dias, salud, konnichiwa, bonjour, hello to all over the world. So yeah, y'all. So that's what's going on with that situation. Um, I'm just gonna try to stay level headed and everything, but I gotta get up. I wasn't expecting my month to be like this. June to be like this for me to get my stuff done that I need to get done, and I'm over here worrying about some sink water now. So that's not fair to me. It really ain't. So yeah, I'm going through it, you guys. I'm going through it. Take me through that. Take me through that. I need to put the light on me so y'all can see me better. But yeah, so that's what's going on with the sink in the kitchen. If it ain't one thing, it's another. I'm tired of calling, putting in orders through these airheaded ass maintenance, and they're not doing their job. I talked to my neighbor upstairs, and she said, "What?" I said, "Yeah, the water." Oh, so and I can't get in the basement, so I don't have no keys to get in the basement. By the way, so I go downstairs to the basement. I see that the main gate, is unlocked, but the second door to get inside the basement, they got a padlock on it, so you can't even get in there if you wanted to. So yeah, I'm about to be drowsy. This melatonin ain't no drunk. Melatonin, melatonin ain't no joke. I just took 3 of them mugs. I'm finna be in a deep sleep. I don't care no more. And the reason why my teeth is like this, because I used to suck my thumb for his information. And the reason why I got a gap in my teeth is for I used to stick stuff in between my teeth. Like jewelry, like earrings and stuff like that. Used to be doing little silly stuff when I was a kid. So that explains the gap. But the cavities and all that stuff, my teeth are shifting because all my wisdom teeth has grown in. I am already getting the surgery for it. So you saying hurtful stuff ain't gonna hurt me. I'm just gonna treat you. You lucky you ain't got no picture up on here. Cause I sure would have went in. Like I did on that Mr. Clean dude. Talking about you need to go to the I was cracking up after I heard this stuff. You need to go lose some weight. And I said, how about you grow some hair on that bald headed ass head of yours? Shit. And I'm scared to drink the water. I forgot to buy some water today while I was out grocery shopping. So I went grocery shopping and everything, come back to a disaster in the house. I wish my cats was useful for something. The only thing they useful is fighting, meowing, letting me know somebody at the door, eating up some shit, and keeping up mess. That's it. Tearing up the house, running all over the house. But I need to train them how to do other stuff. Be helpful. Shoot, I'm in rags. Oreo, I said, Oreo, you gonna help me clean up? She said no. She know how to cuss too. I'm not joking. I'm gonna get it on tape one day. She know how to cuss. She know how to say hell no, and she know how to say no. And Sky, on the other words, she know how to say the N word. That's why I don't believe Sky is a black cat in this little light skinned and fur coat of hers. I believe she a white cat in that fur coat. But she said the N word to the other cat, my black cat. It's entertainment here in this household. Trust me. You be cracking up in here if you was to hear the stuff the cats be doing. But yeah, so I'm gonna relax. I see the medicine kicking in, my happy medicine. I'm finna go to sleep. And I'm gonna tune in with y'all probably tomorrow and stuff. So I've been on live on all my platforms today, except for Instagram. I've been live on Facebook. I've been live on TikTok. I did battles, made some money, and things of that nature. So I did that, and now I'm live on here because I had needed advice and I needed help with. See, the cat's trying to get in the cabinet, so I'm gonna have to put the chair up against the cabinet because protocol, because they will get in the cabinet and sleep in there because it's dark and they like darkness. Let me get up. No, no cabinet. Who in the cabinet? Stay out of the cabinet. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. So yeah. But yeah. You know what? People that give me a hard time on YouTube, I find y'all entertainment. Y'all funny to me. I get a crack out of this. I'm telling you, I'm a Gemini. I don't be caring what people be saying about me. Not like I used to. But now I be roasting. Y'all funny. Man, I'm yeah, buddy. Clean on the inside, clean on the outside. I'm getting drowsy. That medicine quick and fast. I'm glad I don't do drugs. Cause I could only imagine what effect it would take on me. I know how medicine takes effect on me and drinking soda and coffee, how hyper I get. That stuff is a natural high. But oh, that was funny. That man was funny. He needed to crack some more jokes so I could get a laugh. So yeah, y'all. So that said that the fire department couldn't do nothing for me, and I'm like, it's an emergency. It's water coming up through the sink. Nah, I should have told him it's coming up through the tub, the toilet, the sink, the bathroom sink, the tub sink, the toilet, and the kitchen sink. I bet you they'd have been out here. They wouldn't talk about no management then. That's a life-threatening situation. I should have said that. It's coming out through every end. Baby, oh boy. I bet you if I would have said that, and I would say and then it's another thing too. Have y'all ever had the problem where it comes to emergency, if it's a fire or something, they ask you what race you is? When did that start to come about? Have you ever had that problem? I had that problem when I was living in the suburbs. What is your race? Black? They take all day to get to you. Now, if I said I was Caucasian, I bet you they'd be there 3.5 seconds. I'm telling you, on the news, this happened when we had a flood in Bellwood. Bellwood had a big old flood. My auntie basement had flooded. So we was down there in electrical water. I don't even know how any of us survived in electrical water. It was power on in the basement. We was in the basement moving stuff up and down the stairs through the basement to upstairs. While the electricity was on in the basement. You can't tell me there ain't no man downstairs protecting us in that water. And I think I was the stronger one out of all my cousins because I did the most work. They ain't do half of the work I did because I was holding water down. Water was flooded. That was the most stressful. My auntie, that's why I tell people don't get caught up into materialistic stuff. My auntie had a big house. Well, it was not a mansion, but it was big enough for all 10 of us, 12 of us in one big ass house. But that's why I get where my auntie come from. She worked really hard for her stuff, and she grow some sentimental attachments to that materialistic stuff. But you gotta remember, you can't take those things with you when you move. You know what I'm saying? When you move to the better side or wherever we go when we die, the universe or whatever like that. So I get where she coming from, how she felt. She was crying and stuff. I had to comfort her, tell her everything was gonna be okay and stuff like that. But life goes on. We're not supposed to be holding on to materialistic things. So that's why I don't be making a big ordeal about stuff that I be losing and stuff or stuff that I have to let go of. It be easy, but only thing I really care about me, humans, animals. I care about this stuff. That's important in food because you know I like to eat. You know your girl, she gotta stay healthy. I ain't always been this big. I got real sick and all this stuff that blew me up. The medicine blew me up. So that's the true facts. I've been really, really sick. But enough about that. That's what I was saying. So that's why when I get blessed with stuff, I don't hold on no sentimental emotions to uh materialistic stuff because I know I can't take it with me everywhere I go. But my auntie, I don't know if it was she wanted to leave that stuff behind for her kids, but it don't really matter. Half her kids sold half of the shit anyways. Sold it, made money off of. Didn't ask her, was it okay? Just gave her stuff away. that hurt her more. Her own kids. That's why she ended up leaving Bellwood, moving to another state, and all this other stuff because her airheaded ass kids. So I'm glad I ain't got no kids. Now, only kids I got is my cats. But you're not finna see me stressing out when it comes to materialistic stuff. I ain't gotta worry about that because I ain't got no kids. Ain't nobody gonna be fighting over nothing. All this shit could go in the garbage. So, anyways, so we was the basement was flooded. We was working in electricity water, and we kept calling 911. Don't you know? We in Bellwood, we got Forest Park, Oak Park, Forest Park, Austin Park. So we got three other suburbs before we get to us. So we got Forest Park, Austin Park, and Oak Park, and then you got Maywood and Bellwood. So all that little area is a whole suburbs. Nice neighborhoods, rich folks, everything. So we all live in a nice neighborhood. Don't you know that these people asked what was your race? And they never came out there to tend to us with the now. Don't you know my auntie get paid with the Chicago Bellwood department? You know how much money she can still get paid for that? It's not too long ago. That's not old. That's a reopened case. You know how much money she could get maybe $3 to $4 million. What if some of us could have died in that house? Hold up. What's going on? What is going on? Sit down, Yoda. Go sit down. Nothing but the devil. Got my shoulder hurting. What I was saying was, don't you know we could have died or something in their house, and they would have been the actions for it. They was tending to all of the expensive rich folks neighborhood. I put this on everything I love. I'm not, and they never made it to the newspaper. If it did, they probably paid somebody not to post it. But I promise you, the police department never showed up in Bellwood for nobody. They was tending to the ones in the suburbs. We in the suburbs too. We pay our money. They was attending to the rich folks, the high class. So we got high class, middle class, in between, and then you got the poor class, like South Side, West Side, like the people. We in the middle. In the middle of middle class. We still live in nice suburbs. It's not the projects or nothing. It's still a nice neighborhood where it's different colors and all that stuff live in the neighborhood. So I told my auntie, I said, look, auntie, I said, don't worry about it. We're going to be all right. I told her straight up. I'm like, man, I think 15, 16 years old or 17. I don't fucking know. I don't remember. So long ago. So I told my auntie, we're going to be all right. We're going to get this flood undone. We're going to get all the water undone and stuff. And we're going to do what we got to do. So, and I'm the niece. I'm the adopted niece. I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about materialistic things, but I showed up. I was there for my auntie when she needed me the most. And now I do love my auntie, even though we had some good days and some bad days. My auntie a cool person, regardless of her past and all that stuff. But one thing for sure, she can't never say Shaylin was lazy because I was down with that flood. We was sweat, blood, and tears. Even when it came to us go washing, we had to take all them clothes to go wash. It was so much stuff we had to go wash. Baby, when I say clothes after clothes, we had to take to the laundromat because we couldn't use the washing machines because of the flood. It was water coming up through the basement. That was the worst flood it could ever be. And not only that, they didn't even have the water lines open for the water to go down. That's how it ended up flooding. Now, y'all to go to bed. For you be locked up in the cage tonight. So yeah, y'all. So that's why I ain't even finna stress out about that kitchen sink. If it floods and I gotta go to the bathroom in between hours and stuff, I'm just gonna have to do that. You okay? You okay? Brother's gonna get beat up. Shit. I'm over here trying to talk to the people, the audience, and he in here trying to hump. I'm saying one thing is another. Woo. So, yeah, so it's the principle. I'm not feeling like that sink stress me out. If I gotta get up in the middle of the night to empty out the sink, so be it. It's the process. So I'm done stressing out about a kitchen sink. I am. Let me see what else they had. I thought they had something on here. I was looking. Yeah, so I'm just telling y'all, when it comes to life situations, yes, your body is gonna sit, your brain is gonna sit into your body. You are under stress. But when it comes to life situations, you can make it out of anything. It don't matter what the circumstances, don't matter what the situation is. You can make it out of anything. I don't care what nobody tell you. If you're going through being mistreated, you can make it out of that. If you're going through people hurting your feelings, you can make it out through that. If you're going through where you've been snatched up somewhere, and you could get out of that too. So life is made for people to be strong. Yes, we are in survival mode. The whole world is. Got everybody stressed by pins and needles. But that still don't give nobody the reason to give up on life or whatever. So I'm saying it for a reason. Don't get discouraged because your whole life is stressful. That's because you are in charge of your body. You are in charge of your brain cells. You get the access to everything that goes on with your body, but only you can change your outcome as long as you believe in yourself. As long as you thrive, you motivate yourself, be determined. You can fix whatever situation you're in. Nobody else can fix it but you. You got the universe, your ancestors, and your guardians, because those are the people that's over you, whether you like it or not, or anything. Though why I call them guardians? You got guardian angels, you got ancestors that passed along the way, years and years of trials and tribulations, of other ancestors that then passed away from millennium times, but they are spiritually not here. Their body is physically not here, but their spirits are still living on. I don't care. We are all spirits or whatever. So the point of the matter is, you got other overcomers, protectors, and everything watching over you. Yes, we all have it. I am so. I'm about to pay for this. So, yeah, regardless of what goes on in life, you gotta promise yourself, yes, I can fix this. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I believe in myself. Yes, I can change my outcome. Yes, I can. So, now, if I was big ball and I really wanted to do some big damage control, I could have cut the lock off in that basement and went down there and turned off the water. Don't care about nobody's feelings and emotion. If I really wanted to be a bad Gemini today, be bad to the bone, I really would have did it. I wouldn't call 911, 91010, Medea number, Popo. I wouldn't call none of them. I would handle the precaution in my own hands. But due to me not having the things that I need to do all the damage control, I'm just gonna have to wait till Monday to get the proper assistance that I need. So I'm gonna be working out, running back and forth from the sink from the kitchen to the bathroom, throwing buckets of water. So geez, we'll work it out. That's what we finna be doing, working it out. shoot, thank God the bathroom is close, because the other house I lived with, the bathroom was down the hallway, the kitchen down the hallway. So you passing up two bedrooms. Wait, you passing up the kitchen, one bedroom, and then the bathroom is in the middle. So you got a big bedroom, one kitchen. I'm so drunk right now. Off the medicine is ridiculous. I can't even think straight. So yeah, y'all. You are in charge of your life. You can do anything you put your mind to it, as long as you believe in yourself. Don't let nothing get discouraged in your way. You are in charge of your outcome. And I constantly preach that on my Facebook Live to people. Sadly, that Facebook is gonna be gone soon. It's only gonna be a fitness page. But yeah, don't let nothing in life discourage you. Only you can change your outcome. Nobody else can change your outcome. Your outcome but you. And that's a fact. So I'm telling y'all some real, okay? I'm never gonna sit here and sugarcoat nothing. So you could achieve anything in life. Life, don't get hold up into materialistic things. You could be rich, you could be poor, you could be broke. You are in control of how you want to change your atmosphere, how you want to change your life, how you want to be what you want to be. You could be whatever you want to be in life. Just don't be nothing bad, because that stuff will come back to haunt you when it's time for you to croak, to be honest. So I'm just saying, let's be for real. So yeah, y'all, just be cautious about things that goes on in your life. You want to be a millionaire? Put in the work. You could figure out the equation to the problem of fixing that problem that you want to become a millionaire. You got to do homework how to become a millionaire. What is it I need to do to become a millionaire? What business can I start to have money coming in while I sleep as I become a millionaire? So it's the principle, y'all. It's the principle. You got to be smart about your decisions. So I'm not going to get upset about that sink. I'm just going to go with the flow. Who used to tell me, just go with the flow, Shelly, and go with the flow? Barely. So I cannot control the outcome of that situation. I don't have access to the basement. If it was up to me, I would do damage control. But I can't do nothing in that basement because I don't have the keys to the basement, so I'm gonna have to wait till Monday. So what is it that I could do? Relax, reserve, be at peace, and just work with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Because it's nothing else I could do to fix that problem. You feel me? So all I could do is change my outcome. Stop thinking negative about the situation. Just relax. All that stress on my body is not good, because at the end of the day, that sink gonna be here when I die, today or tomorrow. That sink is gonna be in the same place where it's been at, unless they tear up the building and demolish the whole building. Then that sink won't be in there. So there's nothing I could do to make that water stop. I can't talk to the water and say, "Water, go back to the ocean. Please, can you hear me?" You could talk to the water, but we ain't activated that yet. But anyways, I can't tell that water in the sink and say, "Water, please go back to the ocean. Go back to where you came from," because I don't want the house to flood. I can't tell the water that. The water ain't listening to me. Shoot. All the water know how to do. I gotta release the pressure in the basement. I gotta go somewhere. Something gonna come up through your sink. That's what the water thinking about. That water ain't thinking about my feelings and emotions of me gotta run back and forth to that darn bathroom to empty out a bucket of water. So that's why I said, don't get attached to materialistic things. So I'm not attached to that kitchen sink. I'm not attached to the things that I got in this house, but my cats, my food, and myself. So this stuff could leave and go as it please. I can't take this stuff with me when I die. So I'm looking at it, the bigger picture of it now, because life is too short to be stressed out about the concept of what you cannot control or fix. You could control and fix the little stuff in life, but you cannot control the main stuff that runs stuff in the world. We can't control it. We can't control it. This I watch people protest 50 million times and the same shit still going on. They want you to react to stuff. They want you to be stressed out about food, link cards, Social Security, Medicare, oh, Obamacare. They want you to be stressed out about that stuff. They really do. Hearing people on the phone talk, I'm at the thrift store shopping for a TV. They want you to be stressed out about that stuff because of the simple fact they ain't got nothing else to do but entertain other people about gossiping about their problems and stuff. You've been surviving. What was you doing when you was 5 or 6 years old? You ain't have Obamacare. Your parents was taking care of you. You was on your parents' insurance. What was you doing when you got to 7, 8, 9, 10 years old? You wasn't worried about insurance and all that stuff. You wasn't worried about that. So people stressed out about insurance, health insurance, and all that stuff. How they gonna get fixed? Yep, it's called call 911. Go to the emergency room and get it over with, so they could fix the problem. Was going to get the medication, pay for the medication. That's what I do. I just gave up on the insurance company. I done bought the insurance that I needed, and they gave me the runaround. Somehow they don't take commercial insurance. They don't take Medicare. They don't take Oscar. They don't take this, blah, 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 this. And I live in Chicago. You gotta be kidding me, right? So I cannot control these companies on their stupid decisions of wasting money on buying petty insurance. Okay? All I could control is me going to the doctor, get the prescription in, and going to the CVS or the Walgreens, go purchase, pick up my prescription, pay for it, pick up, and go about my business. That's all I could do. I cannot control the outcome of the insurance people. So now that I look at life, I cannot control that sink. Yes, I'm grateful for the information that people gave me and stuff, and the fire department with their unprofessional asses. So yeah, sitting, relaxing, and talking to you guys and letting y'all know the update. But now that I'm thinking about this whole situation, and I'm worried this whole house been giving me a stressful problem and everything. TV's going out, power going out. I say it's just a ghost. I say gotta be a ghost in this house, cause what else can it possibly be? What else? Cause I know I'm not doing it. What else can it possibly be? Why this house is doing all this over dramatic stuff? Now in this house, no, I have to leave pretty soon. No, I gotta go pick up my car pretty soon. So why is all this stuff want to stop me from what I gotta do? So yeah, y'all. Yeah, life is too short. So enjoy it now or forever hold your peace. So yeah, enjoy life to its fullest because we only got 1 in 1,000 lives to live, anyways. So anybody out there in this world that's going through something stressful, y'all got a stressful situation y'all in. Remember, you can change your outcome, not nobody else. You could fix the problem. Stop being scared of anything. That's how it was this incident that happened at school. I'm not at that school no more. But this girl, she was going through a very traumatizing relationship and stuff. She's so scared of him. I'm like, that little poop boy. That boy is a scaredy cat. I could take him by myself. But I'm not looking within inside how she feel. I'm looking on the outside, looking inside, basically of the situation. She keeping up trouble just like he is. He got her to telling lies. She lying on people. She lied on me in the class. I have never talked to this girl a day in my life. I haven't even spoke to her, said hello or goodbye. Lied and said that I be saying stuff to her. Now he want to have his little home, little ratatouille friends trying to jump on me leaving out of school, talking about they gonna rob. No, baby, I approached him and said, "You're not gonna touch me, you're not gonna do nothing to me." So he was trying to provoke me. I said, "I'm not scared of you." And I'm not. And like I told my teacher, I said, "This will be my last day at this school, woo woo woo, my last day at this class. I'm not gonna let this little airheaded ass boy get on my nerves. But when I come back up there, right up there in my car, oh, trust and believe is going down. If I see him, I'm gonna have a paintball gun or a water gun, whatever I'm finna have on me, I'm finna toss it at his ass. Trust and believe. I'm getting out the car to whoop him. I don't condone violence, but don't make a threat that you can't keep. And not me, when you make a threat to me, I'm gonna keep my promise at the end. So I let him know, when I see you the next time, it's going down. I won't even have to touch you. You gonna be scared of me, then not your own girl scared of you. But he got banned from the school anyways after they found on camera that he was hurting that girl. But as scared as she is and she lying on people, you ain't scared. I don't give a darn how bad a man can manipulate a lady's mind. If she able to talk crap, cuss you out, she ain't scared. She not. She not scared. I'm telling you. Our minds, we are able to do whatever we want to do. It all depends who is in charge of that boat. Yes, you can manipulate the mind to doing stupid stuff. Yes, you can have people control you to do stupid stuff. But at the end of the day, how's that person controlling you? You go to sleep when you want to, you wake up when you want to. So therefore, they don't have no control over you. The only thing they only have control over you is if they belittling you and stuff by you letting them. So therefore, you blinking your eyes, they can't control your eyes blinking. They can't control your breathing. So therefore, they don't have no authority over your body. Only you do. That brain up there in yours, only you do. So that's what I said. When I look at people that be going through situations, I don't care what you go through. Don't say you scared. You better. That's on nothing too. I'm like, all this stuff with the racism stuff that's going on with different color, we all got spirit. So whether we a different color or not, we still human beings or whatever, human beings, whatever y'all want to call it. We still have to leave this earth in that spiritual body. People need to stop being scared of everything and start fighting back for what is right. Shoot. Boy, I'm telling you, because the stuff I've been seeing lately with people losing their life over petty stuff, I would turn into the hot. And I don't know where I got all this boldness from, but I know I've been through some stuff. I ain't scared no more. So yeah, y'all gotta get it together. Life is beautiful, precious, and everything. So it's 11:28. I'm about to get off of here. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Like a Gatorade. Stay blessed. Remember, you can change your outcome. Don't let nothing in life defeat you. Remember, you are important. You are loved. You are somebody. You can do anything you put your mind to. If you're not happy about something, change it. If you don't feel happy about your weight, change it. If you don't feel happy about something, you're going through depression, change it. You can change your outcome, not nobody else. That's a fact. Nobody else can change your outcome but you. That's a fact. Okay? So stay prayed up. Well, we're barely doing that now. Believe in yourself. You could conquer anything. Don't let nobody manipulate your mind. Play mind manipulation games. Don't let nobody play reverse psychology. Pay attention to everything. Know what you about. Know what you're doing. And let everything else in life be to its fullest. Live life to its fullest. Okay? So peace out. I love y'all. Thank you for all the comments and everything. Thank you for the lady that helped me with the plumber problem. Stay blessed, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow with another update. Okay?